Next topic is female reproductive system. Female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries, and these ovaries are located in the lower abdomen. A pair of ovaries is located in the lower abdomen. Second is a pair of fallopian tubes. Fallopian tubes, they arise from the ovary and they open into the next organ, that is uterus. These are the ovaries. This is fallopian tube. One fallopian tube arises from each ovary and they join and open in the next organ. This is uterus. And this is the body of uterus. At its narrow end, the narrow end of the uterus, this region is called cervix. Cervix open into the next organ, which is called the birth canal or vagina. These are the parts of female reproductive system: a pair of ovaries, a pair of fallopian tubes, and the uterus, and the birth canal or vagina. Now, how fertilization takes place? The sperms are released in the cervix region during copulation and egg is released by the ovary. Each ovary releases egg alternately after a regular interval of time, that is 28 days. The sperms are released in the cervix region. The sperms, they travel through this path inside the female genital tract and they reach the ovum, and the fertilization takes place in the fallopian tube. The fusion of sperm and egg is called fertilization. This fertilization results in the formation of first cell of the individual's body, and that first cell is called zygote. Fusion of sperm and ovum, the process is called fertilization and it results in the formation of the first cell of new individual's body, which is called zygote. Now this zygote undergoes special type of cell divisions called cleavage. Cleavage is a division in which the number of cells increases but the size of cells decreases. This was the single cell. अब यही सेल डिवाइड होगा इंटू 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 cell stage, but the size of zygote and this morula, it remains same. That is, zygote undergoes special type of cell divisions. These cell divisions are called cleavage and it results in the formation of morula which has more number of cells but the size of cells as compared to zygote is smaller. Now the cells of morula, they arrange themselves into 3 layers. Cells of morula, these cells 32 या 64 cell stage आने के बाद these divisions they stop and the cells they arrange themselves into 3 layers and these layers are called ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. एंड द फेट ऑफ दिस लेयर इज फिक्स्ड. फेट मतलब ये पहले ही डीएनए में डिसाइडेड है कि किस लेयर से कौन सा ऑर्गन या ऑर्गन सिस्टम की फॉर्मेशन होगी, that is pre-decided. So differentiation results in the formation of a three-layered structure. Outermost is called ectoderm, middle layer is called mesoderm, and innermost layer is called endoderm. And from these three layers, different organs and organ system formation starts, and the process is called organogenesis, and this results in the formation of embryo, and this embryo development takes place inside the uterus. Means fertilization कहाँ हुई? Fertilization took place in the fallopian tube. Fallopian tubes और development कहाँ है embryo की? In the uterus. So the zygote, it travels down into the uterus and then its development takes place, and it takes 1 week for the zygote to reach to the uterus. उस 1 week में ये zygote जो है वो क्या बन जाएगा? Zygote will be transformed into morula. Morula से क्या बन जाएगा? Blastula. This थ्री स्ट्रक्चर्ड लेयर, ये जो हमने बताया था डिफरेंशिएशन से बना था, दिस स्ट्रक्चर, दिस इज कॉल्ड ब्लास्टुला. यानी कि ये जाइगोट, it will travel down into the uterus, it will change into morula, morula will become blastula, और जब ये यूट्रस में पहुंचता है देन इट कौन सी स्टेज में होता है? ब्लास्टुला स्टेज में. एंड देन इट गेट्स इम्प्लांटेड, इट फिक्सेस इटसेल्फ इनटू द वॉल ऑफ द यूट्रस. दैट फिक्सेशन कैन टेक प्लेस at any point, and then the development of embryo takes place. And this development of embryo, it takes development of embryo from the formation of zygote till the birth of the individual. This time period is called gestation period, and after the completion of gestation period, young one, it is born and it comes out of the birth canal or the vagina. And the birth process of coming out of fully developed young one from the female's body, that process is called parturition. Let us see some of the definitions related to the reproductive systems. The first is puberty. Puberty is the age at which an individual attains sexual maturity, means becomes capable of reproduction. Puberty is the age at which an individual attains sexual maturity, that is become capable of reproduction. Then we have ovulation. Release of egg from the ovary into the fallopian tube. The process is called ovulation. Then next definition is gestation period. Gestation period is the time period between the formation of zygote and the birth of the individual. This time period, which is approximately of 273 days or 9 months in case of human beings. Next is parturition. Parturition is coming out of fully developed young one from the mother's body, from the female's body at the end of gestation period, is called parturition.